Now, one thing that you said to me when we first met was that you wanted to do this programme because you're just fed up of people just seeing this one side of celebrities. Yeah. Tell me sort of what you want to get out of this.
Well, you know, for me, I really I do like having fun. I do like, you know, taking the out of myself a bit, you know. And a lot of people think of me as, you know, some miserable short skirt, pout and point, you know, and there's a lot more to me.
Okay, so you're on the way to a celebrity party. I mean, how many do you get invited to a week?
We go to, like, some friends have parties, so we go to them. But we're quite private, you know, we don't, you know, do a lot of this kind of thing. It's a real schmoozing type thing, isn't it? And there's always loads of press outside. Do you know what, though? I hope there's not a lot of press out tonight because I had this outfit on the other day. and I get slaughtered for it. All day I've been feeling really guilty for all the people that have interviewed me, and I've been a right old cow. Because I'm now thinking, God, I hope they're really nice.
Okay, what did you think of the restaurant this evening?
I'm really nervous. I don't know what to ask anybody.
Okay, are you disappointed not to be coming to the party?
I am, because I like to be with her, you know, all the time. I like to go to parties with her, and you know, when we do get invited to go somewhere, I like to go, but because we're always going as a pair, so you know, I'm disappointed, but you know, we've both got to work and I've got to meet up with England, so
that's quite important, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
Hello, nice to meet you. Why didn't I get an invite?
Jamie, you did.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
And they don't even have to supply a car for me to get to the studio because they have a bus pass.
No, you don't. So you're the friendly type.
Yeah.
Can we just take a look out the window? Look at all this.
Well, this is what they call the paparazzi, right?
Right.
These guys don't get invited into anywhere, and they're always outside.
Right.
Now,
you're always there.
Yeah, but we always get invited in.
Right.
Because we know how to deal with the situation. We're always polite and nice to people, and never rude, and you know, use our brain a little.
Who have you made the most money out of photographing?
We always make money out of photographing.
Come on, be honest.
Especially when they're like yourselves, and when you're with David.
What, you mean I'm not worth a lot on my own?
No. You look great. You're lovely on your own.
Would you mind very much? No, we think David Beckham is the sexiest man in the whole world.
Oh, thank you, so do I.
And Brooklyn is beautiful.
Okay, well, one
Brooklyn is gorgeous. It's too close, Joey.
No, I can buy you all in.
We have another one. Can we have one more? No, we want lots of Victoria. Okay. Sorry, Victoria.
Media, I think everything makes a celebrity's life appear so glamorous. They're photographed at all the parties, and it is, you know, everybody thinks, wow, you know, a person that has a 9-to-5 job, you know, that goes down the pub every Friday night will pick up the paper on a Saturday morning and say, my God, there's a celebrity going to a really glamorous party, dressed up in designer, expensive clothes, you know, and it's this whole, you know, it's like a fairy tale. People turn celebrities into, like, fairy tale characters, really.
Dominic, you are showbiz editor of The Sun.
I am.
I mean, you go to, you know, I've seen you at loads of showbiz parties, and you've got, you know, you get on very well with, you know, lots of celebrities. In your column a lot, there's stories about who's going to bed with who and who's doing what with who. I mean, how do you know? Are you actually in the room at the time? Are you really a pervert?
Oh, I have been. I don't know, I mean, you know, the thing is, what I write about is gossip, and everybody loves gossip.
Yeah.
You gossip, I gossip, we all do. And I think that maybe everyone, you know, 100 years ago, everyone used to gossip over the garden fence, you know, about what their neighbour was up to. And I think it's brought, there's less of that and more of everyone's fascinated with what celebrities in bed with another
We do,
celebrity.
yeah.
And I think that, you know, I don't think a lot of these people mind being written about like that at all.
So you're never really there?
I may have been on 1 or 2 occasions, but I can't mention any
come
names.
on, tell me, come on.
Well, how do you think I got the story about you and David?
Can you cut this bit?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
What do you want to do?
You sit down here and I'm going to attack you.
Oh, yeah?
Can you be really nice to me? Because this is the only interview I have ever done and I'm really nervous.
I've been bad enough to the old man for all these years. I'll be nice to you.
No, because I was talking to David last night and I wanted obviously to know a bit more about you and like what you've done and all that kind of thing. And he actually said that he thinks you're a bit of a poof on the pitch, in actual fact.
Did he? Now I've retired. They're all saying that now I've retired, the bastards.
No, how do you find it, you know, now? Do you find it hard to be taken seriously as an actor because of what you have done, obviously playing football? Do you think a lot of people have a lot of preconceptions about you?
I think people are taking me more serious now doing this than what they did as a footballer, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's... I took a lot of stick as a footballer, you know.
Yeah.
People say, like, you can't do this, you couldn't play and everything. So I thought, you know, when I've done Lock Stock, you know, it was... You know, I won a couple of awards and all that, and it was like putting 2 fingers up at them all, really, you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know how it is, you know, they... Can I take this tooth out, actually?
Yeah, you can.
You know,
Does that just clip on?
yeah, it goes underneath. That's where I was shot, that's why I'm bullet tooth Tony. It goes through there, takes these teeth out, so I get the bullet
Right.
and have it remoulded.
Right. Is this your trailer here?
No, mine's just there. It's just no, it's a bit bigger than this one.
Is it as big as Brad's? The trailer?
Yeah, same as Brad's.
Same as
Brad's is next door.
Right.
Yeah.
What's he like? Yeah.
He's just like one of the boys, like,
Yeah.
you know, just, you know, always trying to get you in the trailer for a game of cards and, you know.
I was at dinner the other night with Dennis Wise, and he was saying it's really weird, you know, looking at you 1 minute, obviously, do you know what I mean, playing football, and he said now it's like, you know, big Hollywood star. In a way, you know, it must seem pretty strange going from one to the other.
What was difficult was Lock Stock was, I mean, this is all big time now compared to Lock Stock. We had like a little caravan, there'd be 3 of us in a little space like this, you know. And then from that, I went straight to America. You know, and I was working, you know, with Nick Cage, Robert Duvall and people like that. But, you know yourself, they're only human beings at the end of the day. We were playing football and everything. Like Nick Cage would come up and say, hey man, I didn't know you was a big soccer player over there, you know. I said I was big, I wasn't any good, but I was big.
Look what I did this morning.
Very good. Is this brand new?
No, this is David's, and I kind of went up a bump a little bit too hard.
All right, these,
He's not going to be happy, is he? They're all right, and this. I mean, after Lock Stock, obviously, was made not a lot of money. Now to go to this, and obviously with a much bigger budget, you know, and obviously people like Brad Pitting.
Right. Well, as I say, we try to get the money down.
So is Brad cheap then? Was he a bargain?
He was inexpensive.
He was inexpensive, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing, he called me up about, because he saw Lock Stock, and the first day it came out in the States, he called me up, I was still out there, and then he said, if you got anything else going on, I'd be interested. He's not a greedy man.
Yeah.
And I don't know what his charges. He charges about 20 million a movie or something.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased to say he didn't hit us up for that.
Yeah.
No, he just wanted to get involved, just one way or the other. But we haven't got all the money in the world to throw about.
Yeah.
At least on the last film, I had a trailer.
You got a trailer?
No, I got nothing.
No.
No, and I used to have a proper director's chair.
Spice World. We'd have given you a trailer.
Well, I should have done Spice World.
Who's your girlfriend?
Sneak in it. Poshy?
No, come on, listen, everybody wants to know about my personal life, so I'm doing it, you know, now on the other side of it, so I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. I'm going to tell you. Right.
It is.
There you go.
Isn't it?
I saw you in the night.
Did you? Didn't come say hello, did you?
Well, no, we won't pout it. Well,
Funny enough, though, she said I've been at dinner with Madonna that night.
Yeah.
See it in the paper?
Yeah.
She wasn't there, was she?
what are you asking me for?
Because you'd know, wouldn't you? Come on, you'd know if she was there.
Go on, I'll show you another part.
Right, he's really avoiding it, so that means that yes. See, I've got an exclusive. This is my first ever interview, and I've got an exclusive there.
press, actually, that all you do is eat crisps all day. Is that actually true?
I never eat crisps. Purple's my colour. I love it. Look at this.
What's that? Purse.
This is Louis Vuitton, but isn't it nice? This is the one that matches my shoes.
It's very purple.
And it matches the plane.
Now, do you and David ever compete to see who's got the most column inches in the papers for a laugh?
The most pictures?
Yeah.
No, it's quite funny actually, because the other day we went out and he had his bloody headscarf thing on again. And so the next day it was like David Beckham even outshone his wife, who was wearing some powder blue leather outfit or something. And he just looks at me and goes,
Do you go to football at all and watch it?
sometimes.
Yeah.
I do go sometimes.
And do you know the offside rule?
No. Or free kicks or side
You must
kicks
know
or
free
whatever.
kicks, because he's very good at free kicks.
No, I know what he does. He kind of bends the ball that way or something.
Yeah. We're en route to...
Go and see Val.
You met Val before?
Yeah, I met Val before. He's very, very sweet. Last time I met him, he said, "My darling, I want to change your image. I want to make you glamorous."
Were you offended by that?
No, not really. I just felt like shit.
What are we going to ask Valentina today?
Is Naomi Campbell really a bitch? Because you must know her pretty well, and every time I've met her, she's been a complete bitch, and I'm the only one who actually admits it. She is nasty cat. And then what do you say to Valentino? And apparently he can be a real drama queen as well.
Well, maybe we'll see some of that today.
Yeah, it'd be great if he flipped out completely, wouldn't it? It'd be great. I'm sounding like a proper kind of, I don't know, TV documentary person, aren't I? Oh, it's great, if he's a complete pain in the arse, that's just great. That'll make great TV. And there is that fantastic fountain again. Right, I want it for my back garden. That would just look amazing in Beckingham Palace.
Is the new house called Beckingham Palace?
No, it's not. That's just what the newspapers called it, and I quite like that, actually. Nice little ring to it, hasn't it? The thing is, people think I'm being serious, and I really am having a laugh with the whole thing.
Getting nervous?
I am, because you know what? I'm really not very good at interviewing people. Here we are. Here's our crew.
Hey.
Joe, we should have gone for pasta. As you've never been here before, we should have gone for pasta. I'm starving, actually.
Go get some food here when you get in.
When I went for dinner at Val's, all the food was mashed up baby food. It was really weird. I think it's because he's got false teeth. It must be something like that. Hello. How are you?
Very well, and yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. Good to see you
Good
again.
to see you. So we move, we go in the room with the clothes, and I would love to show you something.
Let's go. Come on. Wow. So whose dresses are these?
This dress, I can explain what they are. I make this dress in '61 for Elizabeth Taylor when she was shooting Cleopatra in Rome with Richard Burton.
So would you say this is the dress that kind of launched you in a way?
Yeah, it was really my beginning. This is a two-piece dress with a big history. Mrs. Kennedy, when she married Harry Onassis in October '68, this was the dress that she wore.
Really?
Yeah.
Just Audrey Hepburn, didn't you?
Audrey, she was my costumer in the '70s.
Right.
I make dresses also for Jane Fonda when she got an Academy Award. I did dresses for Jessica Lange, Nicole Kidman, Sophia Loren. The wedding gown for Courtney Cox. I did also dresses for Emily Watson, Wells. Many. It's quite pretentious to say, to speak about myself all the time, but I did dress many people.
I like your rugs, by the way. Are they real? They're nice, aren't they?
This is my private
Is this Oliver?
No, this is Maggie. This is Maggie.
Wow. Oh, what
This is my
fantastic
private
curtains.
office.
Fantastic curtains.
Yeah, this is my private office full of pictures, full of people, full of friends.
Wow.
That pictures is at the funeral of Princess Diana at Westminster.
What was she like?
I love her so much. I love her so much. Another girl that I make lots of things for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is that Oliver?
No, it's Molly.
Oh, this is Molly.
Oliver is at home because he's too old.
Oh, right.
Maggie, shut up.
Out of all the supermodels that you work with, who's your favourite? And who's
They are all friends of mine. It's very difficult now to choose and to...
And none of them
but they
nasty?
are all...
None of them nasty, they're all nice.
They are all nice.
I mean, everybody has tantrums at some point, and obviously I know you wouldn't say actually who does have tantrums, but do you find that you do work with a lot of people that can be quite temperamental and can lose their rag? Or is everybody, you know, quite well behaved when they're around you? Do you ever have anybody storm in and out and shouting and screaming?
No.
No?
No.
Victoria! Victoria!
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Get down. You're not on, are you? No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on, like me.
Is that all right?
Yeah, but I have to change my clothes.
You gotta change. Okay,
Yeah,
you go and
okay.
change.
Hi.
Hi.
It's that trick that I do. Isn't it? It's that
That's
trick
where we
that
got
I
it
do.
from.
I know. Just mark
Don't
that she
mind me.
stole it from me, so that when I die and she takes over, remember I started it. Okay? Now
You
see how
never
we're gonna...
know the difference.
Who's who?
And you got yours.
I had to get the highest thing in the closet. So there we are. Should we do the interview?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, look, all the money we spent on that stuff. The money.
I know, but I got a nice
Got a nice bracelet out of it, yeah. A nice hairdo. So it was worth it, girls. It was worth buying the pencils and the rulers.
So what are you working on at the moment? Apart from
It's
making that look.
being a sex
Are you
bitch.
sure it's meant to be like
You know,
this?
if it isn't,
Are you
it's a
sure?
really bad thing. I'm not sure.
Have you got it on upside? You got it on upside down.
It
I
could
bet.
be, or do you think this could be right? This couldn't be right.
Maybe.
Help me.
I reckon you've got it on upside down.
Well, what do you mean? Like my arms are coming out of the leg holes? You mean these are a pair of trousers? Don't
think
tell
that's
me
what
that.
it-
I've
no,
been wearing
but
this for
did
years.
you pay a lot of money for this?
Yeah. I always pay when I really look bad. When I look like a bag woman on acid,
Right.
I've always paid like over 200.
Right.
So this was very expensive.
Did you do a lot of research? You know when you go to interview
I
somebody?
know everything.
Do
Just
you?
don't smash my breasts because they really are a feature in my life.
Your best assets.
My best assets. My ankles are my best assets. That's why I'm thin.
Right.
No, hairs have not been shaved. Hairs have not only shaved once a year when I have my sex.
And we heard about your husband last night, so that's why you don't have sex with him.
Yeah. Here we
I
are.
have got a bit of an exclusive.
There is an exclusive. It's not true, though.
It's not?
No, he is well endowed.
Right.
Yeah. Not hugely. Give me
Don't want
something
to give him a big head
Well,
here,
what's
do it?
David like? Is he well hung?
Yeah, he's fine.
Well, there we
He's
are.
doing fine.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe if you ever want to swap. I mean, it's just a thought. Run it by him.
Yeah.
Go to her.
Yeah. So you do a lot of research when you're going to interview someone?
I know. I have to know everything. And even if I never hit that, I'm always scared that they'll say something. I'll go, what? What? Where was Cambodia?
Yeah. So, Madonna, what was she like?
I don't know what she was like, but she was for 2 hours about which camera she was getting.
Would she only have one side shown or something?
I don't know. I was on a bed and there's like a whole coterie of people around her that are so nervous. So now I'm getting nervous because they're all going, hey, so you know what Madge said? You know, Madge was really like, you know, it's like the torturer, you know, like kind of excited that they could call her Madge and then eyes flicking going, are we getting away with this?
Yeah.
I mean, 30 assholes of proportions you've never dreamt of.
Really?
You think all that money and you could choose a higher quality of asshole, but this was seaweed level.
But you do find that, don't you? It's not the people that actually are the problem a lot of the time. It's the people that they surround themselves with. Complete arseholes.
Yeah. Anyway, it turned out Mrs. I know what camera I want. Chose the wrong one. So I looked like a fresh little fetus. And she looked like the bottom of somebody's shoe. It was Gloria Swanson at the end of Sunset Boulevard.
Really?
It was haggard and slightly... It was the wrong camera.
Yeah. Were you surprised at how good you are at interviewing?
You're good at interviewing. You're fantastic. You're better than I am. Look at me. I mean...
You just got a crap top on. That's all the job.
It's true. It's a crap top.
It's to stop you getting aggressive, though.
It is. It's to help me. If I want to slap you silly, my blouse just stopped me.
That's what it is. Your £200 top stops you.
Yeah.
No, that is good. So you never wanted to do movies or anything like that?
I suck. As an actress.
Really?
Not in general. As an actress. You can cut that closer together, can't you?
No, we're just going to get... This is Ruby Wax and she's going to go, I suck.
That's the opening.
That's what we're going to do,
That's the opening.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
Yeah.
And then Vinnie Jones will come on and go, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you say that everyone thinks you go shopping a lot, but I know, having met you for a few days now, you do love going shopping, don't you?
I do like going shopping, but
Ladies and gentlemen, we should be coming through the cabin with the Go Shop trolley. We have a wide selection of goods on board, details of which you'll find from the rear of the leaflet.
I do like going shopping, but I think people think that that's all I do and that I walk up and down Bond Street going in and out of all the posh shops and that's all there is to me. You know, which I do like it, but there is a lot more there. The shopping trolley's coming down, so I might have to switch off. I'll have to buy everything.
Victoria, are you a bit pissed off today?
Yeah, I mean, I think, personally, things like this, you know, I think that is really, really vicious, to be honest with you. And I mean, bear in mind, this picture was taken at 12 o'clock in the day, on a sunny day. Then how comes half my body's shaded? Do you know what I mean? The Mail, they're the first round my house, and they always ring on the door and say to my mum, we want to write a nice piece. They haven't written one nice piece. But then what really does make me laugh, okay, so it's skeletal spice. The once voluptuous Victoria is now worryingly thin. Should she be a role model for teenage girls prone to anorexia, right? Okay, then what have we got that I just saw? The same paper, the same day, lose a stone in a flash. And they tell me that I'm responsible for this. I think that people need to look at what they're doing. I think editors need to actually take a look at what they're doing and who really is to blame for people with weight problems. And I think that you'll find the media put a lot of pressure on people. 1 minute telling them they're too fat, then telling them they're too thin. You know? I mean, I could have a nervous breakdown. I could do. I mean, recently it has been every single day something else. In a way, this is also saying my mum hasn't brought me up right either. You know, it's saying that I've got a problem and no one's recognised it and no one's offering me help. You know, I mean, my mum is really upset about this. This is the Mirror today. And bear in mind there was a riot yesterday. Hundreds of police vans and everything. This is on the front of the Mirror today. And we never, ever stick up for ourselves or say anything about it. We always just say, OK, carry on. Well, not this time. I've had enough. We are going to meet Piers Morgan from the Daily Mirror. which I've met him once before, and I've spoken to him on the phone once before. And I mean, at the moment he's being very supportive of me, but as a newspaper they haven't been in the past. And I just think everybody that I've interviewed for this show, everybody has talked about the media. You know, absolutely everybody. And whether we like it or not, the media does run the country. It does. People believe what they read. And these people, like Piers that we're meeting now, he actually controls people's minds, which is scary. I mean, this is one man who is incredibly powerful. Really, it's scary, and I find the whole thing really, really majorly interesting. In the past, there has been some very vindictive things. I mean, David with the World Cup, there was a lot of...
The dartboard wasn't the best thing of the year, was it?
It wasn't really.
No.
What amazes me now is that they call him Golden Balls, because now he can't do any wrong. You know, why I want...
Yeah, but you have to understand they love him more now because they hated him so much at the time. That's human nature.
It's a game, isn't it?
Football's a game where you've got to hate them and then you love them.
Everything's a game.
Yeah.
All of this is just a big game.
Of course it is. It's a big business though, isn't it?
Do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
Do you ever literally just think, right, I've got nothing to put in, so what can we say?
When it used to be, when in doubt, lead on the Royals.
Yeah.
Now, when in doubt, posh.
You taking the piss?
No, you're the new queen of newspapers. I've been telling them this for weeks. So Queen Posh and King Dave.
So so when these people phone in, do they need any proof that they are, how do you believe they're telling the truth?
Well, what happens is, people ring in here, and they can have all sorts of outrageous stories. We'll be going all day long with outrageous stories, but I can hand on heart say we would never publish anything we knowingly did not think was true.
So I could say to you, for example, I'm having an affair with Dale Winters.
Yeah.
And if you believe that was true, you could print it.
If you told us that, that'd be great. We'd just go straight in. That'd be the most shocking story of the year, though, wouldn't it? It would. Diana used to sell a lot of papers when she was alive. And the royal family traditionally always sold lots of papers, but we find now they're not selling quite so many. And certain celebrities do. Every time we put you on the cover, we sell more papers.
Yeah.
Now, that will change one day. But at the moment, it's good for you and it's good for us.
There's been some awful photographs that are put in there of innocent people. Do you never feel guilty about that?
Well, not many ordinary people tend to get bruised by newspapers. What tends to happen is that the politicians kick up a huge fuss about us, and the odd celebrities do who like to, for argument's sake, sell their wedding to OK Magazine or Hello. And then, if the marriage doesn't work, they like to complain about the press coverage that attracts. Well, you can't, I would say, you can't dance with the devil and not get pricked by the horns.
No, I mean, the media generally controls Britain, doesn't it? I mean, you know, people believe what they read, and you're controlling people's minds. Are you really aware of that? I mean, do you ever sit here and think, do you know what? I'm one of the most powerful men in Britain.
No, but I do laugh. I saw a power survey recently that said I was twice as powerful as the Pope, which struck me as being pretty ridiculous, really. And I would argue that you've got more power than I have, because I run a newspaper, but the newspaper has the power, not the editors particularly. I have the power while I'm here to do various things. Whereas you have created a fantastic image, which is awesomely powerful. And what was interesting about the whole debate about your weight and everything was, I bet you thought, what on earth is happening here? How can this possibly be front page news?
Why are people more interested in that than if there's a war or if there's a riot or something like that? Why?
Well, what I say is I don't think they're more interested. But certainly we're in a celebrity age. There's a culture of celebrity, which has never been nearly as ferocious as it is now. But I think if we go to a celebrity and say, look, we understand you're at the Priory Clinic and whatever, and they say, yeah, well, I am, but I'd like to be left alone. But if they're sensible, they'll accept they can't keep it quiet. It's thrilling I've had in my life.
Am I any good?
Why don't you come and write a column for the Mirror?
And I can't write a column.
Weekly column. Why not?
But do you pay well?
You are as tight as they said, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Well, down to your last 20 million.
I'm not. Yeah. Don't believe what you read.
I print what you read. What are you talking about?
You got a lot of stick for the wedding photos, didn't you? Because you sold them for money. How did you feel about that? Why did you do that?
Basically, you know, I had the choice when I first arranged the wedding. Okay, I thought, well, people are going to want to get pictures of this wedding, right? Brooklyn's going to be at the wedding. I wanted everything to be under control, and I wanted it to be safe as well. So the best way for me to do that was to let A Magazine have pictures of the wedding. I had control over all of the pictures. I had control over the way they were taken. Nobody was pushed anywhere or shoved anywhere. There was one photographer, and that was all.
So it's just a little camera. And you're just gonna stick that under there where no one can see it.
So how many people do you think are going to recognise you in Sainsbury's today?
Well, now that we want them to, probably nobody.
But normally when you go shopping, what's it like?
It's quite difficult usually. I think sometimes when you try to not look like yourself, that's when people think that you're somebody, if you know what I mean. Like if you go out in a baseball cap and glasses, if you try to look undercover, don't look it.
So how many people do you reckon recognise you today?
Not very many, actually. I think I'm losing it.
Yeah, you're losing the touch?
I think I'm just a failure. I was getting a few funny looks, but I think it's because everybody thought that I had a wooden arm because I had that bloody camera under my arm and I couldn't move it. In actual fact, it would have been really good to actually go shopping there today because I didn't get much information at all.
Yeah. But I just want to tell you that Jesus loves you.
Oh, thank you.
Did you know that?
Yeah, thank you.
Did you know that I had a dream about you and it wasn't good?
Really?
Yeah. It was about the Spice Girls and it wasn't good. It's like you need Jesus in your life. You need peace. You need happiness and love.
I've got happiness and love, thank you. Yeah, I have. Thank you.
That'll be really good. Victoria! 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 Victoria!
Victoria, where are we off to today?
We are going, that was lovely, wasn't it? We're going to meet Elton John.
Were you quite starstruck when you first met him?
Yeah, I'm always sort of starstruck when I meet famous people.
Why is that?
Just because, I don't know, I mean, like I was out at dinner on Sunday with George Michael, Lulu, Richard E. Grant, Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley and Hugh Grant. And that's really bizarre. I mean, to anybody, you know, I've never take that kind of in my stride. Yeah. Actually, my sister was funny because she was coming with me and she said, "Do you mind if I take my autograph book?" But she was joking. So what kind of music do you like the best? You know, are you a music
Depends what mood
snob?
I'm in. It depends what mood I'm in. If I get up in the morning, I always put on techno.
Right.
Wait
Do
until
you?
yeah, always techno first thing in the morning.
Are you getting ready CD?
Yeah, well, I've got that. That's one of the best albums of the year, obviously. But I haven't got this, which is their first album. So I'm gonna buy. I buy in bulk because I have.
All your different houses?
Yeah. So this one for south of France, one for Atlanta, and one for here.
Bit of Michael Ball down there?
I doubt it.
No. Is it easy for you to go shopping, or do you get a lot of hassle from people coming up?
I don't get hassles at all.
Really?
I mean, you and I live very protected lives. We live very unusual lives. But, you know, unless you do go out into the, you know, walk up and down the high street, then, I love it. I love doing that. It's, you're missing something from life.
Yeah.
And then, you know, what happens to people who don't do things for themselves all the time? They end up like Elvis Presley and you know, Michael Jackson, Barbara Streisand, who are three complete fruitcakes. Yeah. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with the fact that you can live here and you get torn to bits in the press, and you know that they really get on your nerves sometimes, and then sometimes they can be very generous. But I'd rather have that than living in America all the time, where they just love their celebrities so much they kind of turn them into cult figures. Now over to the chart. This is where I get naughty. I just pick the ones I like.
Have you got steps?
I've got steps, yeah. David loves steps.
Does he?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, basket. Yes, I've got
Does he
steps.
really?
David loves steps. Well, it's so fabulous. It's so cheesy. It's great.
So does Ryan Giggs. I'm always taking the piss out of him for it.
What do you think of Jerry's album? Jerry Halliwell. Put you on the spot there. Have you spoken to her since?
No.
No? Don't you think that's a shame that you know, after spending all that time together?
It is a shame, but I think that she kind of has turned it into a war in a way. You know, I mean, when they had their singles out together, her and Emma, she did as much as she could, didn't she?
Oh, I know. It was all a big publicity exercise. But isn't that what singles are about? Publicity, I mean...
But the thing is, though, I mean...
But if you had a Spice Girls record out and say Boyzone had a new record out the same week, you'd go for it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't go to the Sun dressed as a schoolgirl with my...
Unlike me.
Boobs out and talk about my relationship. Alex Ferguson story, Elton?
No. What, on video?
No, the book.
How do you get on with the manager at Manchester United? You can't say, can you?
I don't really know him that well.
You don't know him that well? I mean, he's a brilliant man at his job. Fantastic.
Are you good at football?
No, really. I come from a footballing family, but, no, I play tennis. Tennis is my game.
Do you get abuse at football matches?
Sometimes, but not much. What do they say about you, then?
Do you want me to... You really want to hear what they say? Posh Spice takes it up.
Really?
50,000 fans.
Yeah.
And I was at a match with my dad the other day, and they're singing this, 50,000 fans. And my dad says, what's that they're singing? I said, oh, nothing, nothing.
Well,
and everyone felt so sorry. Everyone sort of turned round.
Yeah.
And the lady next to me, I didn't know who she was, she offered me a sweet.
Yeah.
She was like, one
well,
of
that
my sweets.
happened to me at West Bromwich Album when they said, don't sit down while Elton's around or you'll get a penis up your arse. And the other directors were saying, what are they singing? My mum's going, oh, nothing. But, you know...
Oh, well, that's something else we've got in common then.
Yeah.
How much do you spend roughly a week, do you reckon, on CDs and books and...
Well, probably a couple of £1,000 if I'm in America.
Every week?
Yeah. So there you go, 765 quid.
Well, that's not bad, is it? That's a cheap week.
Cheap week,
A lot of stuff's been written in the press recently about you wanting to get into the movies.
Yeah.
Is that actually true?
I've been doing a lot of meeting directors, producers, casting directors in England and also in LA as well. And it's going really well, you know. I have been offered quite a few parts, but for me, obviously, it's difficult. What is the first thing that I do? People are so cynical, and everybody's sitting there saying, "Okay, so come on, then show us what you can do." So I just have to make sure it's the right thing and the right part with the right director. It is hard when you're traipsing round and round and round, you know, and I felt like a struggling actor.
Yeah, but isn't that quite nice? Because you get treated like a superstar a lot, don't you?
Yeah, it is quite nice. I mean, I wasn't that struggling. I mean, I'm staying at Beverly Wiltshire.
I remember when I was working in Los Angeles on Dracula, and I'd got to know Julia Roberts a little bit, and had dinner with her, and they changed the restaurant 5 times during the night. There were mobile phones, people saying, "We're not here, we've moved here," because she was being hounded around about the time that Kiefer Sutherland and her marriage didn't happen. And I said to her, how do you lead this kind of life where everything that you do is followed? And she said with great difficulty, because no matter what you do, so she's walking out of restaurants and shops with paper bags over her heads. And they said, yeah, well, she's anorexic, drug addict, you know, all the stuff that...
Really? Yeah. David saw her at the airport every day, the other day, actually. And whenever, you know, we always talk, and he always says, so come on then, if you weren't with me, who would you really fancy? And I say, no one, darling, who would you? And I said, so what about you, you know, who would you like? And he always says, do you know what, I think Julia Roberts is really beautiful.
Right.
And so I think that's fine, he's never going to bump into her, you know, in Manchester. She's not likely to be there, so I've got nothing to worry about. So he sees her at the airport, and I said, you know, did you speak to her or anything? He said, no, but, you know, I think she recognised me because she kind of took a double take. I know, really.
Oh, she just fancies him?
I don't know. No.
How do you feel about, was it you told me you want to do more acting, about doing
being
love
your next
scenes with
leading
people?
lady. I'd love to, Richard.
Yeah, but but what does your husband think about you doing love scenes with people?
I think he'd find it very hard. Because it's a new thing for me.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's like, what do you do? I've never done anything like that. I mean, imagine if you did too much, you'd be so embarrassed, wouldn't you?
The problem is a daft situation that you stand in a room full of, you know, 80 usually men in anoraks, and you're in a bed, and there's all this gubbins hanging around you, and they're readjusting bits.
What's all the gubbins hanging around you, Richard?
Microphone and lights and all that technical stuff, and then they say, you know, could you just move your left cheek a little bit to the left? And you think, you know, can you just make it look a bit more... well, you've got to have a sense of humour about it.
Yeah.
So...
is your wife okay about all of this?
She doesn't come and visit you know, if I am involved in stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been on film sets before, and you know that it's not... It's about the most unerotic kind of setup that you could have, unless you're into performing in front of a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Which you may well be.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm very kind of square like that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
No, thanks.
I mean, now you can pretty much pick everything that you do. Imagine going back to when you first started out and you were desperate for a job. Imagine having to go back to that working for no money. I don't like it when I see, you know, I don't know, people that were once fantastic and now they're doing panto in, like, Faulkner or something. I think that's really sad. I think you should finish when you're there.
So in 20 years' time, when you and David are doing Snow White in panto in Wormsley, I'm going to get this piece of tape and say, now remember when you were... Oh, sorry, I splashed you.
That's fine.
Remember when you said you didn't want to be one of those tired old has-beens in panto?
Yeah. Don't do it.
Hopefully you won't do it, but you know, you can't predict what's going to happen.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank
you very much. I really appreciate it. And you never know, you might get to snub me one day in a film.
Why one day?
This is one of the perks of being famous, if you like. Look at all this, what I've been sent.
There's a whole bag of products from who?
Christian Dior. This is the first thing I've been sent free. Do you know that?
Is it? No, you have to get free stuff.
No, I got lots of baby stuff, but for me. Isn't this nice?
So when you get free gifts like this, what do? Do you phone up and say thank you, or?
Yeah, this is nice. This is lip gloss. Yeah, I'll phone on the way to the studio and say thank you.
Are you going to severely interview me?
I want to know where you were at the start. I needed you about a month ago.
Why?
I needed some help.
Why?
Because I'd never done this before, never interviewed anybody.
No.
And when I first started, I thought, oh, you know, it can't be that hard because I've been interviewed so much myself. But it was so difficult. You know, when some people you talk
Listening
to...
is, isn't it?
It's so difficult.
Listening and thinking ahead, that's the problem.
That's true. That's true.
I know.
Okay, so you've told me that it's very bad to have a desk when you're interviewing someone because it makes the person feel intimidated.
It's a barrier between you and the person you're trying to talk to. And the first thing you have to do with an interview is establish a relationship. And what you want in an interview is people coming towards you like that. It's a barrier. It's awkward.
And you can't touch my knee, or I can't touch your
I can't
knee
see your
either.
legs either,
I'll have
can
to
I?
just have a grope around under the table.
Well, what's that thing you got there?
This is a fluffy pen.
Well, it's no good having a fluffy pen. It's
I
a
know,
distraction. It's a tickling stick. Immediately, I want to know what that is. Now, I should be concentrating
Right, I'll
on
put
what
the pen down.
Good.
I'll put the pen down. So, I've got to ask you about sexual chemistry.
I know. I was there when that phrase was invented. Well, what's important between a man and a woman is in the right circumstance is flirting. I mean, that's wonderful, and that's a great way. It's just like actually, when you meet somebody normally. And for a man and a woman to deny that, if they're attracted to each other, is stupid. I mean, let it go. I mean, I used to flirt outrageously with film stars. I'd flirt outrageously. It was wonderful.
Who is the most interesting person that you have interviewed?
Muhammad Ali, without a single shadow of a doubt, the most extraordinary human being I ever interviewed, and I've interviewed one or two, for lots and lots of reasons, but mainly because he was many things. He was a great boxer, a great athlete, but more than that, he was a political force in America. More than that, he was handsome and attractive and funny. Yeah, he was the greatest.
What defines fame?
I don't know, it's a tough question, that. I mean, I think there's a difference between fame and celebrity. I think celebrity is being a face that nobody can put a name to, that appears at parties. And it goes overnight. There's a million of them. Fame is something that lasts throughout your life, and it lasts beyond your career and things. It's something more lasting and deeper, and it's about a relationship with the public, fame.
So, when did I'm going to be really, really crap now. So when did you first realise that you were really famous?
Straight away.
It was when he first started going out with me, I think, actually. No, do you remember the first time that somebody asked for your autograph?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where were you?
In Manchester.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Yeah.
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 Come on then.
Now I'm going to make it hard for you.
Because he knows, because I've said to him, when you're interviewing people and they ask, give you one sort of like simple answers, that it's really, really hard. How do you find the pressures that you're now under, obviously being in the public eye, obviously a lot of media attention? Do you find that difficult? Do you find it hard to have a private life?
It was hard at first, and it's still hard now, but it's eased off a lot.
Yeah.
From when it was when we first started seeing each other.
But do you find it hard to do things without having people following you, taking pictures of you and writing me back? I can't do it anymore! I can't do it anymore!
Come on, this isn't very professional, Victoria.
Okay, it's not very professional. I did say I really fancied him, though, didn't I?
You didn't do this to everyone.
I did.
Okay.
I didn't do that to Valentino, did I? Who in football do you really look up to and respect? Who's your idol? Who was your inspiration when you were young?
Brian Robson was when I was young.
Why?
Because he played for Man United and he wore the number 7 shirt.
Yeah.
And I wanted to always do that.
Because recently there was Alex Ferguson had a testimonial, and the three of you, it was you, Eric Cantona and Brian Robson, that all wore the number 7 shirt. Was that quite a mad experience?
I was a little bit embarrassed, actually, to tell the truth.
Why?
Because running out with
Legends.
2 legends like that
Yeah.
was a bit embarrassing, but I enjoyed it. It was something to remember.
What is the good and bad side about being famous?
No, we do get a lot of free clothes, but there's more bad side than good, I think.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You get so much hassle, I think, on the bad side, and people don't understand that outside, that circle. But you get used to it, and at times you can enjoy it, but most of the time you don't.
Who has most clothes, you or your wife?
My wife.
Your wife has more clothes?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. He gets me all my clothes. Sometimes I come into work and the girls say to me, God, you look really cool. I like your combats and trainers. I've even got better trainers than Mel C now. I say it's because my husband's dead sporty.
What made you fall in love with Victoria?
I couldn't, put my finger on one thing. It was everything. The whole package. I just fell in love with it.
With it?
Oh, yeah, the whole package.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not in it.
With you, darling, sorry.
Okay.
It's time to go, I think.
Am I boring?
No, darling, you're brilliant, but I'm tired.
It's very sexy, isn't he? better looking than Valentino, babe.
Let me tell you, caught a mighty gonna cut you down. You might run on for a long time. Run on, ducking and dodging, run on you for a long time. Let me tell you, caught a mighty gonna cut you down. You might run on for a long time. Run on, ducking and dodging, run on you for a long time. Let me tell you, caught a mighty gonna cut you down. You might